The crypto market is pumping, and we all got to thank Bitcoin and the halving and the ETFs for giving us all that fuel. ICP is pumping big time, and trends that you need to see, well, I'm going to share them with you, along with meme moving as well. Yes, there's money flowing, winners and losers are being made. I'm usually not a fan of Mondays, but I'm a fan of today because I know you are making some green as the market is pumping. Well, we're going to start off with you first, though. Jeremy Touche says, ICP, man, love that train. And that train didn't need time to move, did it? Be Fullify says, my whiff train left the station, is at the space station right now. There are winners and losers out there, but let's take a look at the market because BTC halving is approaching, and the best part is BTC's ready to push 70,000. All right, let's get to it. BTC sitting at 69, 749 ETH, 35, 78. Sol, I told you we'll get to 200 before XRP moves worth of shit. ICP up 20% almost here in the last 24 hours, $17.23. Check this out with ICP. Google trends over the last year in regards to ICP. This is worldwide. So over the last year, look at this. No action, no action, no action, no action. And boom, shaka laka, check it out. Google Trends, another good tool to see how things are moving. ICP moving very healthy. Look at this. Did ICP need time for the partnerships? Did ICP need time? No. People see some opportunity. They saw that there was some juicy action to take. And guess what? Since October, we're talking 3Xing. 3Xing. So the narrative of time is BS, isn't it? When is the halving? Well, 24 days away. The estimated 2024 halving date is April 19th, 2024. Could you not help us out and delay this until the 20th? Let's hope we don't produce a bunch of blocks and we have a really slow day or something like that. Because for real, could you imagine if Bitcoin halving was on 4/20? I mean, come on now, everyone. But yeah, we got 24 days, 8 hours. Now check this out. Bitcoin, yes, trending up. Okay, so this is over the last year worldwide. You could see last week was peak craziness. About 2 weeks ago, it was peak craziness with Bitcoin. We're still way up high right now on the trending data. Searches are at 76% compared to their peak. And the peak BTC was searched in the last year was 2 weeks ago. So BTC is definitely ramping up. What's interesting, though, is if I put this towards the last 5 years, we're still not near to how popular it was during the boom. But does it matter if the price is higher than the boom? And that's the point of all of this. You're going to hear people out there telling you, oh, it takes time. Well, how come BTC is able to break all-time highs that it set during the previous bull run? Was it about time? Was it excuse after excuse after excuse? No. There's less people interested in BTC in terms of search, and the price is higher. ICP, crazy trending. Time involved here? No, girlfriend, you made money. Michael Saylor says what? Bitcoin is the signal. I think Michael Saylor's crazy AF, but what he's trying to say is that currencies around the globe are going to crash. And when they crash, Bitcoin is going to be where it's at. Now, that's a store of value play. That's a hedge against inflation play. That's also a hedge against governments effing things up. So as more people are piling into Bitcoin because they think their government's going to screw them over. They think inflation's going to stay high for a while. They think the economy's not going to be good for, certain classes of people. They're using Bitcoin. What else are people using? By the way, here's the tweet with Saylor. As always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked in the description below. Okay? Gold. I got the gold chart here for the last 2 years, and look at this. Gold staying well above 2,000. Gold has been well above 2,000 since, guess what? November. Oh, okay. So November, October, and what happened in November? The market started heating up with things in October as well, right? Interesting. Store of value play. So there is money out there. There are winners. There are losers, right? Would it be full if I say, whiff, that left the train station and is at the space station. Whiff up 15% here last 24 hours. Things are definitely moving. Monero still struggling. Why? Delisted on Binance a few weeks ago. All right, and it had to do with privacy concerns. You guys get the story with that. But things are trending. Things are hot. There's a store of value play. There's a hedge against inflation play. There's a hedge against your government screwing you over play. And come on now. I don't care if you're an XRP maxi. I don't care if you're an XLM junkie thinking Denell Dixon is going to save the world. You have to admit, those are limited premises. But what is a premise we can all agree with? We're all afraid that our money is going to be worth jack shit because governments keep going money print or go burr. Doesn't matter if you live in the UK. Hello to my fans across the pond. Doesn't matter if you live down under in Australia. Good day, mate. Doesn't matter if you're the Canadian friends like Reverend Funky up north. Right? What about my south of the border friends? Yeah, I love you cholos and cholas. And we're all thinking the same thing. Our governments are going to fuck us over. So if our governments are going to fuck us over with messing up our money, the value of our money, if we're worried about inflation, if we're worried about financial breakdown, people are piling into Bitcoin. There are so many fronts, there are so many reasons to get into BTC. I'm not telling you to get into BTC. I'm explaining to you why people are getting into BTC and why you're seeing it trend more and more and more to the upside as more governments struggle with hyperinflation. As more people pile into precious metals, seeing that, you know what? The Rona was just the start of governments being stupid. And here we are, global debt clocks, right? Blowing up out of the water. Trillions and trillions of debt all over the place, and people are looking for a safe haven. Bitcoin having around the bend. Some things are hot, some things are not, and that's the news.